All right, so we've got a breakout Stranger Things star rumored to play a very unexpected role in the MCU. A legendary composer stepping into a galaxy far, far away. Stranger Things Season 5 kicking off the beginning of the end, and that's just scratching the surface. Marvel, Star Wars, big screen, small screen, gaming, and everything in between. Today on Fandomentals. So, how's it going?
Oh, so fantastic. I'm so happy to be back after our last week of being off. So happy
Yes.
to be back.
Yeah, all I can think of, like, we have a little bit of news in Marvel and Star Wars, and then boom, Educated Wish. I just wanted to talk about Stranger Things. I'm so excited.
I'm
But,
so excited to get into Educated Wish, honestly,
yes,
and then
yeah.
then on is
Yeah.
like really where I'm looking forward to today.
Same. But we'll go ahead and kick us off with some Marvel.
We probably should.
So, one of Stranger Things' biggest breakout stars keeps getting tied to Marvel's biggest multiverse showdown.
Oh, yeah. So we officially got word that Sadie Sink herself is going to be in Avengers Doomsday. Correction, Secret Wars. Haha, just joking. Woo! Today already. So yeah, we know that she's going to be, that Sadie Sink is going to be in Spider-Man Brand New Day, and now she's been said to be in confirmed in Secret Wars. So whatever
know
that
she's not
character
dying.
is, right? Which means that she has somewhat of a larger role.
Right.
You know, that she has a role in Secret Wars, whatever that may be.
Yeah, and also, like, obviously, with us not knowing she's not going to die in Spider-Man Brand New Day, her being in Secret Wars, with her being an up-and-coming name and pretty big in the spotlight right now, I would almost think this character would have to play into the new saga, too. Like, she would be one of the few that's probably carrying over, I would think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see them bringing someone like her in just to be done over in 2 films.
Well, yeah, so, but the new saga, like mutant new saga, so you're saying that she's a mutant?
Yeah. Well, no. I'm not saying she's a mutant, but I mean, because like we're gonna have
You
Avengers
mean
and
like
all that
going
stuff.
forward? Okay.
Yeah. Like the
Okay.
into the mutant saga, because I mean, we're not going to be done with Avengers and other characters outside that's not X-Men, but the heavy focus, is going to be on mutants. I don't know what she's going to be, honestly, but like I think that she would have to carry on, way further on past Secret Wars.
I would hope so, especially if she does have a big enough character role to be in a Spider-Man and an Avengers movie. Hopefully it's like, if not like another movie, maybe like a spin-off TV series, or maybe even just like, let's say for shits and giggles, right, that she's Spider-Gwen,
Yeah.
right? That like maybe she would have her own Spider movie as Spider-Gwen, and then she would start her own trilogy or whatever. So yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. There's no telling.
Yeah.
But speaking of her, the wildest theory about like Spidey's next villain isn't who she is; it's what her powers might let her become. And there is so many wild theories out there. Like,
Yeah. So this was something that you put on the list, so I don't really know much about it.
so yeah, it's rumor only. So mind you, like take this with a grain of salt. There's no confirmation, no good sources. It's rumor only. I just had to put it on there because I think this is a question I think that everybody's dying to know. Is like who Sadie Sink's going to be. There's so many theories out there, but the latest theory. I put this on there because I was like, wow, that's different, and I don't even know how I feel about this, but she's supposedly supposed to be a shape-shifting character, and then immediately when you think of Spider-Man shape-shifting, you think of the Chameleon, which we also got in Spider-Man, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man as well, but like maybe like a female version of Chameleon instead of a male. I don't think this would be accurate, but I don't even know because there's just so many variables and things that don't make sense of who, like, if someone sells, I've read theories where like, oh, she could be this, I'm like, oh, I like that, but then if you think into it, there's like, I don't think she's going to be that, like Mayday Parker thing, right? I would love for her to be Mayday Parker, and that would make sense for why she would be in Secret Wars, and then why she could carry on if we get more into that Spider-Verse of things.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm like, but why would we be so grounded in Spider-Man Brand New Day? How would a multiversal character even come into play in that, where that would make sense? I would love, out of all the theories, I would love for her to be Mayday Parker, Tobey Maguire's daughter. But I don't know, because we also, looked about her being the Punisher's sidekick. I'm drawing a blank on the name right now. And then now Chameleon, a female Chameleon, and there's Spider-Gwen. There's so many different things. And I think if anybody wanted any answer from the MCU right now, it would be who is she playing above probably anything.
So what I'm hoping for still, we had like our little bet, our timeline bet of when we thought we would get trailers. Joke's on me, it's after Thanksgiving. We still don't have anything. But that doesn't mean that we still won't get anything. Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm holding my breath. I'm saying we're going to get something before the end of the year. Maybe like a New Year's Eve type thing. I don't know. Especially because we're getting a Doomsday trailer for Avatar, which is coming out on like the 14th or something.
I think so. December? 14th or 16th. I can't remember what day.
Yeah, it's one of those teen days of December. So,
yeah, you're right. 14th, I believe. That's a Friday.
Okay.
Oh, that's November. Somewhere. My bad.
We have
14th is a Sunday. Yeah, 16th is a Tuesday. Who knows? Maybe it's the 18th.
It's December 19th. It's the 19th. Okay. I had to just scroll a little bit. We're fine.
I don't know.
But what I'm saying is if we're getting a Doomsday teaser, trailer, whatever you want to call it, during that means, and Doomsday is after Spider-Man's supposed to come out, you would think that we're supposed to get a Spider-Man something before that. I would just settle for before the year ends. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe in the trailer we will get to understand a little bit more of her tease of a character.
Yeah, as weird as it is for us to get Doomsday ahead of Brand New Day on trailers, I think that's what they're going to play. I don't know why, but I think that's what they're going to do to play. So it would be nice to get a Brand New Day by like New Year's Eve or something like that. Yeah. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Do you think that we will get a tease of her in the trailer, the first trailer we see from Brand New Day?
I think we will see her face, but we
still won't know who.
Costume. Yes.
Okay, like
that's
neck
what
up.
I think. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's kind of like, that like fast like turn into the camera and they just kind of like they're zoomed on her face and then it like swings away with Spidey or something. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking, is that we're going to get like a tease that she's in it, and maybe we'll see her hair color and we'll know that for sure. But other than that, I don't have anything.
Yeah. If her hair color is a certain blonde or a certain red, I think that would help us maybe lean into, seeing that on a trailer of knowing who that character would be. It would narrow down the options. Because right now, I feel like the internet is spiraling, trying to figure out who she is. I am. I am guilty.
Sadie Sink, like, she definitely said that, like, I think she had said either her hair was or wasn't red. Like, she had done an interview and said, like, that's not my hair color or whatever. Or, like, see, my hair color is this color.
But we don't know what to believe.
I don't believe her. Honestly, I don't believe it until I see it. Yeah. And that's just how I am with a lot of things in life. So
especially after the whole Andrew Garfield werewolf thing. Like, you can't believe any of them.
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, he's talking about playing werewolf or whatever when he had the interview. And he's mentioned something about playing werewolf or something like that, and saying that he wasn't in it, and like he was in No Way Home. So that was a huge thing about Andrew Garfield, like being asked about No Way Home.
Yeah, because even he even told Emma Stone. So I saw recently that he told Emma Stone that he wasn't in it, and now she's like, I'm upset.
Yeah. Nobody believes anything Andrew Garfield after No Way Home, just because of all that. Because I think there's even like montages where you put together of like 4 or 5 interviews of him, and it's him like almost rehearsing I can't remember if it's like a werewolf game or something like that, but that's kind of what he compared it to, or somebody compared it to, with him completely bold-faced lying.
So there is a werewolf game like that, and you have to figure out who's the werewolf, and everybody has their card, and you're either the villager or you're the werewolf, and sometimes like you're the medicine person or the witch or something.
I think I played this once actually.
And then you work as a team, as a group to and it's just
figure out who in your group is the werewolf. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been years since I've played that, but yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, somehow they were tying that into him. Okay. But anyways, so it turns out saying goodbye to the claws might be harder than anyone thought, especially for the guy who's worn them for over 20 years.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman just kind of straight up told us he's not ready to give up Wolverine yet, or maybe ever. So how are you feeling about that?
I feel like this is one of those things where the internet split 50-50 on. I love Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. I would love to see him come in every so often as a multiversal Wolverine, but when we do get the New Mutant Saga starting, I do want a younger Wolverine. Yeah. I do want a new cast. Now, if they cast the wrong person, I'm gonna be highly pissed and upset. But I have faith that they'll cast someone good.
Why wouldn't they keep like X-23 and then just keep him as the dad, which means that he would still be Wolverine?
I guess if you want to do some cool new take, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, keep X-23, let them be some multiversal tie-in every so often, or I don't know. I want to see, damn it, I want to see Taron Egerton as a younger Wolverine, okay? I have been saying this for like 6 years now, and I am so obsessed with the fan art, and I just want to see Taron Egerton as a younger Wolverine because I think he could really pull it off.
Okay. I don't know who that is, but...
Oh my god. I'll have to show you some fan. I've actually had the fan art on here before. Like, it looks so freaking good.
Okay.
But what about you? What's your thoughts on it?
Well, that's why I was just like, why not keep X-23 as like the person, and then just have, because I like the whole like teaching people kind of thing, mentorship, if you will. So like when we were talking about having Tobey Maguire Spider-Man still in the Spidey movies, I was like, I want him to be a mentor and keep that going. Or Andrew Garfield, to each their own, whatever. But yeah, I think that like it would be cool to have him as like kind of like a parent kind of over figure, and teaching the next.
I would like to see that, and I would like to see both. So yeah. What did AD say? I don't think the new X-Men stuff should be a remake and welcome a new Wolverine. Yeah. I'm okay with them having, if they somehow like, I don't know. I love Hugh Jackman. I don't ever want to say I want to get rid of that guy. So whatever role that might be, but I do want a new younger Wolverine. I can't remember who it was as another YouTuber I watched, but I really love the idea of them doing a Wolverine Disney Plus series, and every season be a new time era that Wolverine's lived through. And then that's how we get to the huge storytelling and tie-in with Wolverine is a time era per season. I think that would be just so cool.
I like that too.
Yeah. I think that was Coy Jandro who said that. But anyways, I don't know. I love Wolverine is my number one favorite character. Captain America is my number two. Everybody thinks Cap is my number one, but it's Wolverine. Hate to be that guy, but that's just who I have always loved as my number one.
I learned something new today. Okay.
Yeah.
I always thought it was Cap because you only talk about Cap.
I know. But yeah, and it was funny. It's like they're complete opposites, and it always throws everybody off. But yeah, we don't have anything with DC this week, so you want to jump into some Star Wars?
Let's slice it.
What do you get?
AD thought it would be amazing. The Wolverine TV show.
Oh yeah. When I heard Coy talk about that, I was like, man, that would be the best thing to not like put too much stuff in movies about him, but us to get enough backstory. And he's a huge favorite. You cannot not have Wolverine just because of how much he's liked. It would make you too much money and do the company a disservice not to. So, but yeah. But for Star Wars, what do you get when you mix the emotion of Shawshank, the heart of Finding Nemo, and a galaxy far, far away? Lucasfilm just answered that with one composer pick.
Sorry, real quick.
Yeah,
I don't
what's
know
up?
if you saw it. But AD said somewhere there's a picture of Blake holding a picture of Wolverine. You know that like picture of like him in his bed just like caressing Wolverine's
Oh
face?
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I just started picturing, and I had to show it and laugh. But as to what you were saying, yeah, Star Wars Starfighter has officially been scored, or it's going to be scored by Thomas Newman. Of course, this comes out on May 28th, 2027. And this name, if you're not familiar with it, you should be, because he's the guy that scored Shawshank, Finding Nemo, Wall-E, just to name a few.
And there's many more.
Yeah, those were just like the first three that I was just like, oh, I like these ones. Like, and when you think of like Finding Nemo, you think of like, well, for me anyway, I think of like that opening scene with like all the fish swimming, and like the music that's like playing. Right after, like, you know, Nemo's mom dies. So that's like the sound that I think of. And Wall-E has a great one too, and Shawshank is just so deep and also emotional. So I love that he is coming to Star Wars and doing something with it, because I love music. I'm a big music nerd.
Yeah, I think that they really can't go wrong with this. I was curious to see, obviously, everybody wants to, know if it's going to continue to be John Williams or if it's going to be someone else, I don't think they could go wrong with this pick, though. So,
yeah.
Sean Levy knows what he's doing, so.
Yeah. So, but, like, speaking of Sean Levy, we got a little bit more news from Starfighter. What's going on?
Yeah, so apparently this new Star Wars movie was not as locked in as we thought, because the entire ending just got rebuilt mid-flight. Yeah,
so Sean Levy just straight up confirmed that Starfighter, it had some massive rewrites for the third act, but he's saying that he absolutely loves the new way that it's written, which I think says something, especially because Stranger Things, they had one of the episodes done by Sean Levy that we saw, and I think this guy's amazing. He can't do any wrong. Go ahead, rewrite it before it comes out. How do we even know what it was before? We don't.
Right.
So.
And plus, he did, as feel how you may feel about it, Deadpool Wolverine. I know some people are like, oh, I'm just tired of it, don't care for it, and people loved it. But also, he made that movie, and that is the only Marvel movie that has broke $1 billion since pre-pandemic, since 2019 Endgame. So the guy knows how to make a good movie that's going to bring in the money. Yeah. But yeah, I'm super anxious for this. I really wish this movie was going to be out next year. I don't want to wait till 2027 for it, because I'm really excited. I really am for this one. But man,
we have so much stuff happening next year.
In 2026, okay. We do. We have a lot of movies coming out next year. Yeah. But I am super excited for this Star Wars movie, and super hopeful to see how it plays out, and then to see what it can lead, from there on.
Because this is totally from scratch. Like, there's nothing that is like, it's not a sequel, it's not a prequel, it's not a spin-off like I talked about last
episode. It's not a prequel yet. Just like in 1977, New Hope wasn't a prequel yet until the next one was made. So... but if it does really good, I think they'll continue on whatever story they need to, from that, which I hope if it's really good. So I'm anxious to find out if that's what happens or not.
Yeah, I'm excited to meet these characters.
Yeah, and you got Ryan Gosling. Can't go wrong with Ryan Gosling either. Like, he's a great actor.
And Mia Goth. And Matt Smith. I mean, I know you don't like Matt Smith, but I like Matt Smith.
Yeah, he's a good actor. I will say that. So, but that's pretty much all we have for Star Wars. And now we'll jump into some Educated Wish. So Pennywise finally steps out of the shadows in Derry again, but the way he shows up changes how we look at this prequel completely.
Okay, so spoiler warning from here on, because we're going to talk about it. Yeah, so It Welcome to Derry, episode 5, 29 Neibolt Street. So good. So good. To see like the trauma that it can do to adults as they're walking through tunnels, as we see the officer guy whose name I can't remember shoot his wife because like things that aren't supposed to be there, you're supposed to shoot them. And that's what we're told early on, and we immediately are like, "Oh no, the kids are going down there, though. Something's gonna happen." And something indeed did happen. His best friend dies.
I did not expect him. I did not expect that. So I expected his friend or someone to like raise it up and and him freak out because he almost shot his real son. But I did not expect him to shoot that guy, or at least let alone him shoot him and him die right there. Like the guilt that man has to be carrying right now on top of, and what's wild is he is seeing stuff, right? Because he's seeing his wife. And the whole big thing with him being brought in was because he has no fear, and so they thought that and then boom, right off the bat, he's suffering. The man's got fear.
What I thought was crazy was, he was just like, I'm seeing my wife, Claire, whatever, something with a C. I can't remember what her name is, but the guy behind him is like his army buddy, Air Force actually, but that's whatever. Now the guy behind him was just like, I don't see her. And then he was just like, oh, okay, it's not real. He shoots. But when he sees his son, he's like, what is my son doing here? And then the guy behind him is like, I also see your son, but that is not even registering to him. And I was just, that's entirely crazy.
I think it's because like he like in his mind, there's absolutely no reason his son should be down there because they're locked up on base. Remember, not even supposed to be out with his friends, let alone down there somehow. So I think he thinks it's the most impossible thing. So that's why he still thinks that maybe they're both seeing hallucinations. I don't know.
I don't know why you like. I don't know. Like if.
Yeah.
I
would wait till I seen teeth or glowing eyes or something.
I mean, like I'm trying to like put this into real life. Like if you had somebody, like if your coworker had their kid running around, and like they're not supposed to be there, whatever, and the coworker seeing the kid because that's their kid makes sense. But you seeing their kid, you have no attachments to this kid. Be like, I don't know why this would scare me. Kind of thing. I don't know.
Well, it's pretty crazy how Pennywise also was pretty much affecting three different groups at one time. I mean, like he's put in the work right there. I mean, most of the times you see Pennywise just doing like one group or one person at a time. I mean, like he did that. He took Holler in underwater. We get to see the box, open up, for which we see in
the box.
Was it The Shining? Or no, it's Dr. Sleep. Yeah. So that was really cool too. Yeah, so that was cool that we got even more tie-in. Like besides Hollering, now we got the box. That was really, really cool. And how about where we get to see Maddie turn into Pennywise?
Transform? Oh my
God. That was so sick.
Oh man, was so good because AD and I were sitting there and we're like, oh, it's happening, and we like were watching it happen, and we still were like, this is amazing. The transformation that they did, the transitions that they're still doing in this show, I still talk about. Like anytime I see them, I'm like, that was a really cool transition. And then we saw somebody actually transform into Pennywise, and I was just like, oh, and
what's crazy is like we should have guessed that. But or maybe a lot of people did. But I will say this: when we see Maddie like in that tent, I was like, oh, he somehow escaped. Even though he was pale, I still did not think that it was Pennywise. And then like until he started getting weirder and weirder, toward the end before he transformed. Shout out to Raiden in the comments. But hey, and there's Megan from Vigilante Vibes podcast too.
Yeah.
But man, the transformation of him going around the pole and turning into Pennywise, it was so sick. And man,
It was so good. But then
Bill
the more you think
Skarsgård was
about it
made for
also-
Pennywise. I swear to God. Like,
So good. So good.
Yes.
But the more you think about it too, you're like, Pennywise never let somebody go. So why would he just randomly
Yeah,
let this
I know.
child go? And then the more you think about it after you see the transformation, you're like, why did I get
yes.
why did I get
So did
past
you
it?
not get it towards the end too? Like you didn't pick
Yes.
up on? Okay, thank you. I do not feel so bad.
No. I straight up was like, that was weird, but I
Yeah.
guess. All right. And then like to watch him actually transform, I was just like, oh
Yeah, I'm so anxious to see the new episode tonight. Like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm literally just like, okay, we're gonna get done with this. Then I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna curl up into a little ball because it's cold outside, and I have a window open, so it's cold inside. And I'm just gonna wait, and watch the Broncos game, and then I'm gonna like watch Pennywise.
Speaking of, I get a lot of hate, and I don't go around talking about my football team. But Cowboys beat the Chiefs on Thanksgiving Day, and I'm so freaking happy. And
Oh
now
my
here's
God.
gonna come the hate comments to me. So
Oh, why would you
now,
do
mind
that?
you, I have been a Cowboys fan though since 1994, and I've never team hopped. So mind you, I became a fan when they were in their prime.
Blake, you just dated yourself.
I did, and I wasn't even born in '94. That's just when I started watching Cowboys in '94. But yeah, anyways, we'll move on. But yeah, I think this series it's so well, like the transitions is so clever, so creative. I'm loving the visuals of it. I think the visuals and the CGI works great. Bill Skarsgård, my God, I hope this man keeps playing Pennywise for years to come, and they keep putting out projects and keep continuing the story. Besides even the 2 more seasons, I think that were greenlit for this series.
Yeah. We have
But
up to season 3, yeah.
I think if they wanted to, we could see an It Chapter 3. I really think so. If they wanted to do it, I don't know.
I don't know.
But
about
I'm
that
here
one.
for it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I mean, I really do like Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise, and I think he does an amazing job as the clown, and he just definitely does bring that terror element that when I watched like Tim Curry's It, I didn't feel that, but then I watched this one and I was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
I do not like clowns. So like, I don't know, like I'm excited to see what he has to do with the 1930s in season 2, and then the 1900s or whatever that we have.
I think it's like 1908 or something. Yeah.
Oh, but the firework explosion factory. So I'm excited to see really like what they do with that and like the era stuff.
Right.
But yeah, Jamie, 100% Skarsgård is it for me.
Yeah. He was literally made for that role. He does so many great roles. Like he's had some iconic roles too, his whole acting career. So
Yeah.
so you're not the only one that hates clowns, I see.
Yeah. Megan in the comments, I totally agree. Do not mess with clowns. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. No.
And fun fact, like watching this, I think I've talked about with you before, but like I've always wanted to cosplay as Skarsgård's Pennywise, and like this has gotten me wanting to do it. Even like it's kind of reignited that flame of wanting to do it again, or do it not again, but do it for the first time. So, yeah. Oh, you know how many people you could terrorize?
You know how many people you would terrorize, i.e., me, your co-host, and I would be like, you know what? Between your weird clown that you have in your stairs and the weird other shit that you wanted yeah, and you wanted an Annabelle fucking popcorn bucket in your house too.
Yep.
No, that would be my last straw for you. I'm sorry. We're our friendship over. We're done. Sorry.
Oh man, I should bring my wooden clown puppet on here one time just to show everybody. It's like Slappy the Dummy. It's like Slappy the Dummy style Goosebumps puppet, but clown version.
But you know that if you bring it onto this podcast and it actually is possessed, then you're now possessing this podcast, and then anybody that watches the podcast, it would be like The Ring, with the
Yeah. Maybe
7 days. I don't
maybe
know.
that would get us more subs and viewers. So maybe it locks
Oh.
people into having to like some voodoo magic that they have to watch it every week. I don't know. But anyways,
Terrible.
but so Stranger Things just kicked off the beginning of the end, and Netflix is planning to finish the story in one crazy holiday sprint.
Oh my god. Okay, so you remember how I was like Stranger Things, it's like whatever at this point? Nah, dude, I eat my words and I eat them hard. Season 5, the beginning, volume 1 went absolutely amazing. Again, spoiler alert for anybody who has not seen it at this point.
We about to spoil the shit out of it.
Fucking amazing. Between like, seeing Sadie Sink again, and her actually like speaking and walking around in the woods, and then also seeing Will get the powers that we've just been kind of like waiting for him to get, and seeing Robin doing the whole radio station. It's just
man, I would say this. Will has literally been like, I get his role, the things he's went through, but he's just one of those underwhelming characters that's been like, I get his part, but it's never been like cool, I like Will, he's awesome. Man, the scene at the end when Will gets his powers like immediately just shoved him to the top of the list, where that was such a badass scene that they created for him to become who he's became. And like, oh my god, like it was so sick. Like it gave me goosebumps, and I was like, "Oh, that's so awesome! That is so awesome!"
His eyes go from this,
and
then to roll back over into like normal looking, absolutely amazing. I was on the edge of my seat when I saw like Vecna come out of the gate, and then,
which was inspired by Darth Vader, by the way.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, so Darth Vader, as he comes out of the they admitted to it. The Duffer Brothers said that was inspired as Darth Vader's walking out of the ship as his silhouette comes into the smoke and then walks down. That was styled inspired by Darth Vader's walkout.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, and like she said, he killed. Oh yes, like the way he killed them, the way Vecna killed all them kids, like breaking their limbs, and oh my god, it was so good. Oh, I got goosebumps right now talking about it. like the hype is so there.
But Vecna coming out of that, like the portal, the gate, whatever you want to call it, and then just like brutally killing those soldiers. Like,
how about how he looks
through? Yeah.
Like Vecna's new look too. I mean, this is like evil Groot on steroids. I mean, literally, all I picture was Groot when he like did that arm thing, and then he's got all of this, and then like, I don't know, he's like I seen a deal with different things, and I kind of combined them all because it kind of makes sense. Like, he almost looks like a mix between another entity of Groot and Ultron mixed together. Like, the way his head stuff is kind of shaped too. Oh my god, man. Yeah. I see people, all kinds of memes already. People's like, I want to get Vecna's training routine, and they had side-by-side comparisons where he was kind of like in that blobby suit, and then now you got this where it's like, good God.
He's buff. He's been working out since then because he's just like, oh, they're not ready, which is why it took so long from like 2022 was the last time that we got an episode or whatever to 2025. That's why it took so long, people. Now you know.
Yeah.
Workouts take time.
Right. He had to put in that personal work before he could be on screen again.
Yeah.
But man, the scenes, this CGI, I did not plan on it, but as we were like going through the episodes before it happened, I called it to myself, but like I called it out, like I thought it was number 8 that was in that and not Vecna. I have no idea where Vecna's been or where he's been hiding because she couldn't 11 or she couldn't pick up where he was, but literally I was like, man, because we had that one episode right of her, and I'm like, they're not big to do something, a character like that important, and just and so many people talked about that. They're like, that was the most useless episode, and I'm like, I wonder,
2, episode 6.
I'm like, I wonder if they got her, and like, boom, there she was, and like that makes me happy. And I sent you that one thing too, which I don't play D&D, so but like that one thing where I sent where it's like, it would take like a 20 in D&D to like somebody to take over Vecna. Yeah. And they're like, you have 11, now you have number 8, and Will is number 1, and that equals 20 to take over Vecna. I'm like, that's pretty clever.
And then I'm like sitting there and I'm like, no, because Will isn't number 1 because number 1 is Henry. And then I was just like analyzing it in my brain and I was like, oh no, I get what you mean, but like
yeah. I thought it was clever.
He's like the chosen one, like Harry Potter was the chosen one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that like Henry Vecna, I think that he's like in the same mind like area as like Sadie Sink and Holly were. I just think he's just like somewhere else.
Hop around in those memories that are beyond the wall. Right,
and when he's not there, like with Holly, then he's like out in the real world, which is why we don't see him there. So I think that's where I was like, cool. But then getting to see like the whole like high school scene.
Yeah.
And then seeing like young teen Joyce, I was just like, oh god.
Yeah, that was cool. And shoot, they had that paper too with the play, and it showed all the names on it. Where you have like Hopper, Joyce, Ted Wheeler, Munson's dad, Alan Munson, I think was on there. Eddie Munson's dad was on there, and you get to see Henry Creel. That was really cool.
Yeah. Megan, in the comments, she's talking about how like Joyce totally went toe to toe with Vecna, and had like some real like mom energy there, and I absolutely agree with that because like you always hear about those stories about like how moms lift the car off of like their child or whatever, the mom energy. We always talk about dad energy, but there's also mom energy, and Joyce has some real mom energy.
Let's not leave out the drunken Miss Wheeler. Was it Trisha or whatever her name is? I mean, she like broke that bottle, and she just went toe to toe with Vecna too, or the Demogorgon. I mean, we got a couple of mom energies in this actually. Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
And she couldn't talk because she had like the oh, thank you, Deontay. It's Karen Wheeler.
Yeah, Karen Wheeler. I don't know where it said Trisha Wheeler, but yeah. I was like Mrs. Wheeler, and I'm like, anyways. Yeah.
And she couldn't talk, and she was like in the hospital writing, Henry's name and we all knew it was Henry that she was writing to. Like,
so what's wild too is to not only with Joyce going toe to toe with Vecna, but to realize they went to school together. Like, and she don't even know that's Henry Creel, like, who she went to school with. But just to know that, like, those two just went face to face at the end, and she made her stand or whatever, even though he kind of whoop. But just to know that they went to high school together, that's wild. Like, and just, oh man.
So apparently, if you go to see the play, that's what the play is about, according to New Rockstars, because like I haven't been to actual Broadway, and that's where it is right now.
Is it called The Shadow Place or something like that, I think?
I think
is the name of it? I can't remember. I think it might be called The Shadow Place. So if you haven't watched it, though, New Rockstars is getting ready sometime in the following week, I think, to do a breakdown of the play. So you can get a little bit more piece of information to know some of the backstory, which I probably won't be able to see the play. So I am so excited to watch that breakdown because I want to know more.
You and I both aren't going to go see that play. It's in New York.
I know.
That is... nope. Yeah, and then Megan in the comments is talking about how Mr. Wheeler just was kind of useless with his golf club.
Yeah, well, low key, I want that man to die. Like, that dude pissed me off. Like the way he's like talking to her, like Karen, and then the way he's treating them kids. And I've just about had it with Ted, and Ted can go screw himself. That's all I gotta say. Like when I thought did Vecna kill him, or is he in the hospital too?
He's in the hospital too.
Yeah, see, well, I thought it was just Karen, and I'm like, cool, Ted's gone, and then I thought they said parents are in the hospital. I'm like, jeez, Ted needs to go, man.
Yeah, and you have a following here because AD and Megan both are like, absolutely, he does need to go,
Yeah.
Trash.
Hey, he still can. Maybe Vecna will pop up in that hospital and just Groot right through his torso. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she want to know how he pulled it down, like Karen. Well, when you're in a small place like Hawkins and you don't ever have no plans of moving outside that town, you probably just settle. Let's be honest. Karen settled. That's exactly what happened. And then once she settled for him, he pretty much kept her in Hawkins because she had no future to look at after that because of that stupid ass. So, anyways, Oh
Did she
man.
almost get with Billy?
Yeah, I think she did, didn't she?
Yeah, and that like one episode like last season where like she was all like they had like the hots for each other at the pool.
Yeah, yeah. And just another way to show how unhappy she is in her marriage.
Oh, okay. So Megan just told us something amazing, and I have to share it with everybody so everybody can know. Apparently, Robin actually has a radio that you can
Yes.
listen to on Apple Music, and I'm so excited about that because I have Apple Music, so now I
don't.
know what I'm listening tomorrow on the
Yeah.
way to work.
I actually seen that first thing this morning. I was like, oh, that is so cool. Which I was surprised if they don't do something like that, as big as this show is into music, right? And then how many projects and movies and stuff are doing special playlists. I mean, like James Gunn did with Peacemaker, you know? So I'm so happy they did this for Stranger Things. It definitely deserves it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's crazy is like oh man, Christmas can't get here soon enough. It's like how we see Max inside these memories, right? And you know, and she's with what's Holly. Yeah, so like are we going to see a war pretty much going in from the inside and the outside at the same time? That would be pretty cool.
I think it has to because like they're saying that nobody is safe anymore, right? And like we're gonna figure out what happened in those, you know, rocks as to why he can't go into those rocks.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have to figure out that out, learn more about that, and then eventually they're gonna have to break that barrier, that circle that Dustin figured out was a circle. You know, the wall.
Yeah.
Does Sadie Sink get back to her body?
Surely, she's got to. She's got to.
Because it was so heartbreaking when you heard that, like, Lewis playing that song, Lucas, not Lewis, was playing the song, and the door was right there, and she was right there.
I know.
And then the tape stopped, and she was like, no! And then Henry was there, and now she's stuck. And I was just like, oh my god.
So also
sad.
what I hated seeing was Dustin and Steve bickering and hating each other as much as they did this whole time. Like it bothered me. Like I don't want to see these guys at it like that. Like they used to be best buds. So like I hope that as the new second volume starts on Christmas Day, that they somehow figure a way to get over that before like one of them dies, gets killed off, and then next thing you know, they're full of regret because of how they treated each other in the last hours of their life.
No, like so I think that Steve's gonna die, and on Steve's deathbed is when he's going to tell Dustin that he's sorry for being a little shit. And scene. Like, I think that
he's being a little shit, but Dustin's kind of being a little shit too, even though he's grieving. But like,
everybody deals with things in their own way, and the fact that nobody's actually listening to Dustin and like helping him through it, they're just like, "Man, grow the fuck up!" Like they're telling him not to wear the Hell Club.
But he's choosing not to say that he got beat up by the football team and stuff too.
Well, that's because everybody's been turning their back on him. They told him not to wear the Hellfire Club shirt, but he wants to because that's his connection.
Right.
And like. It got ripped, and they're like, "Oh, it's a your fault thing." Like he's like, "Oh, so you're saying it's my fault?"
Yeah, you're
like,
right.
I'm sorry.
I just hate seeing any of them hate each other amongst like their tight knit little group. Like I hate it.
Yeah.
I am so excited like for the next two volumes to come out, and kind of like what you said. You know, like I absolutely love Stranger Things, but I was like, all right, I'm ready for this to go ahead and end. You know, it being so long now, I'm ready for season 5 to end the story. But this volume's got me so hyped up again. I'm like, I don't want this to end, even though it makes no sense to continue on. It really don't. But man, they are going all out on the writing, the CGI, the acting. Like it's peak.
Yeah. I'm absolutely looking forward to the ending of this because I know that they're going to go all out. Because they have nothing to lose anymore. Like they're going out with a bang, if you will, right? Like everything is ending, so everything has to be destroyed. Kind of like Harry Potter, how they blew up like the Hogwarts castle in the last movie because they were just like, it is what it is. Like,
how about I love the scene where they're like, You're not dipshit, Derek. You're delightful, Derek.
All right, look, Derek is me though. Like the just like eating constantly and just like, what do you want me to do?
Oh, dude,
I
I
guess.
could not stand that
Like,
little kid. He's a mouthy ass little kid. I just want to be like,
close
wow.
your eyes. Think
He's
of
up
the
on that
beach.
balcony. He's like, suck a fat one. And Robin's like, what? Like you got a mouth on you, boy. Like, golly. But yeah, he's smacking him with that yardstick and stuff. Go.
Megan, I agree with you. I think that they would do amazing. The Duffy brothers.
Oh my god. Yeah, Duffer Brothers
Yeah.
would be so sick doing that. Oh my god.
Midnight Suns, absolutely. I would be
Yes.
here for that. They would do amazing at that.
All right, we need to get them and Kevin Feige talking right now. Mission. All right, between
Well, they
between,
just signed up
between
with
all of us.
Paramount for like 4 years or something, right?
Yeah, but that's just to do what shows they want. I think with them that they pitched, like they could still be. I could be wrong. I don't know what's in their contract. I'm acting like I read their contract, but like I feel like if Kevin Feige wanted them to come to do a project with them, it wouldn't tarnish their Paramount contract. I just want to keep talking about this, but like, poor Robin, LOL, she's like, absolutely, yeah. Oh, how about the part where Robin has her talk with Will, right? Which I absolutely loved, and that was so cool.
It's within you along.
Yes, and I thought that was the most beautiful way to pretty much let him know, hey, don't, oh, why am I drawing blank? I'm getting so excited right now. Who's in love with? His best friend.
Will.
Yeah, Will.
Oh,
Mike. Okay. So anyways, sorry, I had a brain fart there. So anyways, I love how she pretty much beautifully let him know, because she's seen that Mike wasn't, reciprocating it, right? And she noticed that, and I like how she's like, it's within you. You don't need to find that answer within someone else. And then when like he gets his powers and it's going through those memories, is all of the memories, the exact same memories that in season 2 when they were telling Will, hey, remember that time when we first met? Remember that time when we built the fort? That was the same memories that they went through to remind Will that they're here for him in season 2, that he replayed and found himself to get his powers. That was so beautiful and poetic too. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, no, it was absolutely great. And it was great to see them actually like doing those things and actually getting to visualize it.
Yeah.
And then also seeing, Will when he was in the Upside Down at first, in the
Fort.
Yeah, thank you. Running from that Demogorgon, you're just like, he's gonna make it, and then he doesn't. And
yeah. I'm really glad that scene didn't last longer than it did, because it really bothered me. I get it, but the computer generated younger version face of Will, I was like, you could really tell that's a CGI generated,
Yeah. It looked like they had like a completely different actor play young Will.
Yeah.
So I didn't know.
No, it was a different actor.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was a different actor, and they CGI'd a younger version of Will's face that they took from other footage, from back in the day, to put on that his face.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool though. Yeah, like she said, to see that Will's got someone he confided in and stuff, and he's not just keeping it all to himself now.
Yeah, to have somebody that actually gets you is just amazing on like any type of level.
Yeah,
that's what we all hope for. We all hope to find that person that just gets us.
Because I don't care who you are or where you come from. Like, nobody was meant to walk this life alone. Like, nobody was.
Yeah, I would hope not. It's kind of a dark place, man. Like,
yeah.
So, yeah.
But do you have anything else for Stranger Things?
No, it's amazing. I can't wait. I'm just over here, just like doing that, like rocking. I'm just waiting.
At nighttime, you see me in fetal position, rocking in the corner of the room because I'm having withdrawals and needing more Stranger Things.
I'm surrounded by a fluffy blanket and still doing the same thing because I'm just so cold. I'm so cold.
So next on the list, we have a true crime story so insane people thought it was an urban legend, is now a prestige thriller, and the new trailer leans all the way into how unhinged it really was.
There's a new movie coming out with Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah.
It's called Dead Man's Wire. It looks really good. It's based off of a true story. And I'm really excited for it, man. Like, I really like it. It kind of reminds me of like Training Day almost.
Okay.
It kind of gives me those like Training Day vibes. I don't know.
Yeah. So I didn't know about this being a true story until I read into it after I seen the trailer. I was like, okay, that's interesting. Like I love unhinged stuff you find and you're like, oh, that looks good, and then you find out it's true events or based on true events or something like that. That even makes me more intrigued. So I'm like, oh, let's see what really happened. And then I love
the trailer
seeing
literally said based on a true story.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's what I'm saying. Like after I read that, I was like, oh, and yeah, but. Yeah, it's interesting, and then I love seeing how much was exaggerated, how much of it was put in Hollywood, how much was actually true.
Yeah,
but
I hope that like what they end up doing is actually like having a documentary come out about whoever this person actually is, and then you can like kind of compare it. Because I really like that when they do stories like that. Like there was an Elizabeth Olsen.
Love and Death, or
you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Where she had an affair with a guy from the church, and that was really good.
That one.
Yeah.
And then
and she killed his wife
too. But yes. Yes, at the same time she did, but she didn't at the same time.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
She got off on insanity or something though, didn't she?
She got off because of like past traumas. I know they might have put it underneath like insanity. But
it's
like
pretty wild show though. If you haven't seen it, like definitely watch it. I think it's on HBO Max.
Yeah, and then they also have one with Jessica Biel on Hulu. And both are great. But like actually seeing. They did like an actual documentary on it, or there was an episode of Forensic Files or something like that on this episode, and like it's like exactly what it is. Like it's kind of crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and then the Ed Gein, that's also like that.
Yeah, Ed Gein, man. I don't know. The Ed Gein one was creepy, but it was so good. Charlie Hunnam did such a good job. I thought of playing. Yeah.
Yep. I still have nightmares about that dude. Stop it! No. No. Why are you doing the voice? If none of you have seen the Ed Gein,
Netflix monsters,
kind of like miniseries, it's on Netflix. That's exactly how he talks, and it's alarming. It's alarming, and he does it the entire time. That's actually his voice. Makes me uncomfortable.
We'll go to the next subject. So a new doc just takes a sledgehammer to the myth of an all-white Wild West and proves the cowboy story we were taught is not the full picture. This is so good.
I absolutely love this documentary. It's called High Horse, the Black Cowboy. We talked about it a couple of weeks ago when the trailer came out, and I was just like, oh, this looks really good. It was a Monkey Paw, Jordan Peele kind of like production, and he actually is one of the people that they interview in it. I've learned so much from this documentary. Absolutely amazing. I didn't know really anything that came out of this documentary, that the actual first cowboy was African American, and there was like cow handlers, and then there were cowboys because they were seen lesser than, and so you call somebody that you see lesser than like a boy. Absolutely amazing. I absolutely loved this documentary. Yeah,
it's so good. It's 3 40-minute episodes, so worth to watch. I mean, it hits anywhere and everything, pretty much country stuff. I didn't know about the term cowboy. There was a lot of stuff in this I did know, like the Bass Reeves, because I actually watched that show about Bass Reeves and actually realizing that that's where the Lone Ranger's character actually was based on, but then they made him white and put a mask on and kind of whitewashed the whole Hollywood scene. But overall, this is super informational. It's super good overall. It's so good. And then at the end, they touch towards country music, which I've watched a couple things before this on country music. And it's so good though. Like it's definitely worth to watch. The more that you think
about it, though, like country music really is just like jazz, just more
blues. But
blues, sorry. I'm like, it's not jazz, it's something else. I didn't.
And the banjo came from Africa. I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I was just like, are you serious? Like, I always like whenever I picture the banjo, whenever I picture like westerns, like the movies that my grandfather used to watch with me. They're all like John Wayne, white people, and you know, like it wasn't so much that like I don't know, I like take it how you want, but I feel like Hollywood was worried to take that step of like promoting
Yeah.
like other races at that point. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's a time
It
era.
is-
I mean,
Yeah.
we as humanity have slowly evolved better, you know, when it comes to, you know, civil rights. We still have a lot more evolving to go. But
Yeah.
I mean, further back you go, the worse off it was, and so therefore that's the mindset of those people that were making these films, you know. And I don't think it's right to erase what was done, because a lot of that was done is accurate, but the stuff that they left out, I think, needs to be incorporated in, and that story needs to be told of everybody, not just a certain group of people.
Yeah, I do wish that that there was more like education out there. Not so much of like just documentaries, but that's like what I watch and what I really follow, docuseries is even.
Right.
That like I really do like that informational point of view that like with a good production with like good information like is just
Yeah.
like they put something out there and yeah, absolutely, you're absolutely right, AD. It's still happening like
Yeah.
today because like we see with country music that when Beyonce did first come out, like a bunch of people were very anti Beyonce because they were like, this isn't your music. And to see
She's
it
from Texas.
to see it evolving is really a beautiful thing. And like Megan is saying that Hollywood actually is like still afraid to do it. That is true. As we are seeing now since like 2012, like we're seeing more black westerns. But like it still isn't to the
Needs to keep
amount
progressing.
of
Yeah.
right. And we saw Nope. And like to hear Jordan Peele actually talking about Nope and what it was about in this documentary, it was actually really cool because I was just like, I never really thought of it that way. I just thought it was like a really cool movie that I was just like, whoa. Yeah.
Yeah. The first motion picture of someone on a horse was an African American on a jockey on the horse. And like,
And
so
they
it's
don't
like,
know
boom,
who that person is.
The first person on film was that, but you don't hear nobody talking about that, or even a lot of people probably don't even know about that.
Yeah.
So.
And one of like Kendrick Lamar's lyrics in one of
40
the
Acres
songs
and Mule.
yes, that one. And just like it's just like little things that like I never knew and now I know, and I'm just like, wow. To really see like when they had a horse racing in the Kentucky Derby, and they made it Black Lives Matter, and then Black Lives Matter wins, is what they actually had to say over the announcement. And then there's a lot of flack about that. Then all of a sudden, this horse is dead, and just like really just a wealth of information came out of this documentary that I never knew, and I was just like, I want to know so much more.
Yeah, I think everybody needs to watch this because, like, I mean, there's so much about American history that's in this that I guarantee you majority of people don't know about.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jordan Peele put the whole thing together so good, so tastefully, and so proper. I like he did really, really well with it, though.
Yeah.
So next on the list, Rian Johnson's next Benoit Blanc as Mystery is already slicing through early reviews with mid-90 scores, and it might be the sharpest one yet.
So Knives Out has their new movie which is called Wake Up Dead Man. It's currently out in selected theaters right now. It has a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 96% on like their popcorn meter for Rotten Tomatoes of the audience score. This comes out December 12th on Netflix. I'm super excited about
Yep.
it, especially because of how great the reviews are. I've always been looking forward to it because I love
Yeah.
Knives Out, and we've talked about it, and I'm so
Yes.
glad that you finally watched Glass Onion, because now you can
Yes,
watch
they're
this
both
one.
so good. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
This is one of those series too. I feel like as long as they want to keep making movies of these, keep on doing it. Because I don't know, I love Daniel Craig. I love his character in this, and they always usually
Yeah.
put like a stat cast in the past two movies.
Yeah.
And it's just
This
it's just
one
a
also has a
fun.
stacked cast.
Yeah, it's just a fun detective movie. Like, and I feel like
Yeah.
if they can make these as long as they wanted to. But let's see. What are these off of books or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I would want to keep like watching them forever. It's just like James Bond. I would want it for like a certain period of time. Like when Daniel Craig.
Say
Before
funny
he
you
was
say
Benoit
James Bond.
Yeah. Before he was Benoit Blanc, he was James Bond, and he had like what 3 movies for that. So this is his 3rd movie for Knives Out. So I mean, like I feel like yes, a cop murder mystery clue type movie. Yes, you can keep doing those. Have like all of the different things, but you don't have to keep having the same Benoit Blanc. If he doesn't want to keep doing it, like I'm fine with him doing it now, but I just feel like they're stretching it to make it connected. I don't know.
Yeah. So James Cameron just said out loud what every studio fears hearing from a director, and it all hangs on whether one more trip to Pandora pays off.
Yeah, James Cameron. He straight up said that if Avatar Fire and Ash does not do well, does not make enough money, he is ready to walk away from the franchise. He is not making 4 and 5, and he'll just write a book and people can read about it.
I'm okay with that. Well, let me rephrase this. If Fire and Ash is not good, if Fire and Ash brings it like The Way of the Water does, then I'm okay with that. Now, if he can find a way for Fire and Ash to be as good as number 1, then I would like to continue on the story. You know, not everything's going to be a perfect run, but like if it's as bad as number 2, I don't want to continue on watching these.
I can't remember what James Cameron. He said recently.
What's on your mind?
DC, not Avatar, not this Avatar. I'm so ready for the other Avatar. Because I'm over this Avatar, honestly. But James Cameron, he recently had said that he was making a sequel or something, like, and he was like doubling down on it, and I can't remember what it was though, and I'm so upset with myself for not remembering what it was. But anyway, yeah. I'm fine with him being done with like Avatar is what I'm trying to say.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like Jamie, she's saying that like she's never actually watched Avatar.
The first one's really good.
Megan says that the first one was mid.
Well, I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it. Like, I'm not gonna say it was the real Avatar. I'm not gonna say it was like, oh my god, one of the best movies, but like I thought it was enjoyable, and I really enjoyed watching it. Second one, definitely did not.
I still haven't seen the second one. I thought the first one was absolutely beautiful, visually wise. I loved it. I could not continue watching it after that, because it was like 10 years until they made the second one. But Aang is the only acceptable Avatar. AD, you're absolutely right. And he also said that Avatar is Pocahontas. And it is. I mean, honestly, it is. Like, it is just the different telling of Pocahontas.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
But one of Marvel's biggest faces is about to trade superheroes for straight-up possession horror with the guy who made Hill House terrifying.
I'm so excited. All right, so everybody knows I love Mike Flanagan. He's making another Exorcist, or a new Exorcist film, rather. And Scarlett Johansson has officially gotten a role for this movie. It's supposed to come out March 13th, 2026. That's like super close. I don't know if they've started filming it and they just like got her a role and she's now doing like new parts or something. I don't know what they're doing, but yeah.
It's a good start. It's definitely a good start. When you have ScarJo and Mike Flanagan, you can't really go wrong, I feel like.
I love Mike Flanagan. I will die on that hill for as long as I need to, which I don't feel like I need to die on that hill. I think everybody loves Mike Flanagan.
Yeah. So Michael B. Jordan apparently is not done with the Creed legacy yet.
Yeah, he confirmed Apollo 4 is officially has plans, and there is spin-off talks happening, and something about his daughter getting a like spin-off, like the Creed verse is what he's called it.
Interesting. How do you feel about that? Have you watched all the Creed movies?
I haven't even seen the first one.
Yeah.
So.
So yeah, I know there's a lot of people who love them. I think they're okay. I don't think they're bad. I don't know. As we went on with telling the story, I kind of lost interest in it, but something I am pretty excited about. I love this whole universe. Is the MonsterVerse just decided its prequel needs a prequel, and Wyatt Russell is right back in the middle of the Monarch's mess.
Yeah, we talked about it last week or 2 weeks ago when we were taping that the Monarch Legacy of Monsters is doing another season. Well, guess what? Now a prequel has been greenlit with Wyatt Russell to be in it. So,
which they can get away with this though, because have you seen the first season of this?
No,
it's good. No, I'm telling you. So it's if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Apple. I think it might be Apple. Okay.
It is.
It's good. You get to see Wyatt Russell play a younger version of Kurt Russell. And so the whole first season, you get flashbacks in the current time. And so obviously knowing there's a lot more story from these flashbacks where you see Wyatt Russell in there. So that's why they're able to do a prequel of the prequel. You know, it makes sense. That they can do that where maybe not with everything it would, but it's really good. Season 1 I thought was really good, and as we talked a couple weeks ago, I mean we get to see Kong in the second season and a few other things. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, season 1 was heavily based with Mothra, I believe. So yeah.
I don't know anything about this. I just know that they are doing a prequel and that Wyatt Russell is attached, and that's all I knew. And I'm just like, okay, cool.
So here's actually a team up that I'm super excited about. So yeah, the Buddy Cop franchise that we grew up on is actually coming back.
Well, not that we grew up on it, but maybe you.
You
so
did?
Rush Hour, I've never seen. So Rush Hour 4.
Okay.
He's officially in the works. It's confirmed. It's happening. AD, we started it? Question mark? Or did you start it on your own? You might have started it on his own. But apparently he started watching the first season.
Oh, there's of what? Monarch?
Of Monarch, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. But no, I've tried to watch the first Rush Hour. I have to buy it in order to actually watch it. I know, shame on me.
It's so funny.
I know. It's on that list of 100 movies that.
Gotcha.
Megan, I know you can yell at me. It's okay. I know. But yeah, no, I did not.
Yeah. Do you feel attacked right now?
I'm getting attacked. No, it's okay. I have my comfort water. I'm okay.
You will not regret it, I promise. Like it is them two together, their comedy chemistry, like it's hilarious. Like I've always been a huge Jackie Chan fan, and Chris Tucker's always been hilarious, but them two together is so freaking funny.
Yeah, I mean, like I've seen like clips. Gotta throw out the whole name. Yeah, I know, Jamie. It's okay. My childhood. Aw, thanks, baby. He's over there trying to comfort me. It's okay. It's okay.
So he didn't think Rush Hour was funny?
No. So AD, he has like a very particular comedy set.
Okay.
Interest. And a lot of the movies that I think are funny, like Naked Gun, Airplane, those like really
slapstick. Dry humor.
He doesn't like those, and that's okay. I just watch them when he's not around. Like I just watched Spaceballs, I don't know, a month ago when he wasn't here. So I would, I watch things occasionally And occasionally he does have to actually watch them because he is around a lot more times than not. But it's okay. It's fine. Eventually I will watch Rush Hour before Rush Hour 4 comes out. How about that? Is everybody happy with that? If I just say
I'm
that?
happy. Yep, that works for me. So one of the most memed creature features of the 90s just slithered back into the spotlight with a new twist that drops right on Christmas.
So we've been talking about it. Anaconda. It's hilarious. It's Jack Black and Paul Rudd, and they have a Rotten Tomato exclusive that just came out called Jack Black Friday. It said like it's Black Friday, and then they put like Jack in quotation marks or parentheses. Sorry, and and it starts with like them just saying it's all about you, and he's like it's all about me. Yeah, no, it's funny. I absolutely.
Yeah, I'm ready to see this.
Yeah, I'm enjoying every single time that I see anything about this. Also, Megan, I have seen Step Brothers. I will die on this hill. I didn't find it funny.
Oh my god. So I'm hit and miss with Will Ferrell, but Step Brothers is one of my all-time favorites. That's probably one of the most things I repeat in my out of any comedy in my life. But yeah, Anaconda. It looks hilarious. It looks so funny. And like for anybody that watched the 90s, movie Anaconda, these two are a huge fan of that movie. And so they want to recreate a new movie, a reboot version of it.
Yeah, they said...
And everything goes wrong.
Yeah.
What were you going to say? They said what?
Yeah, they said like, what if we remake Anaconda?
Yeah.
And then it's just like, it's like a parody from here on. Yeah.
I mean, pretty much like they have like a live anaconda that has a trainer that's brought on set to film, and don't it like bust out of its cage and it's like hunting them down now in real life, and they kind of like cut filming.
Yeah, it's something like that. It's I don't know. Yeah, our comments are going absolutely insane right now. I'm sorry.
Are they?
I'm trying to like stay focused and read at the same time.
I haven't even seen them. Yeah,
no, you're fine. So Megan and AD and Jamie are in the comments, pretty much just going back and forth about the the Rush Hour comment that I had in Step Brothers. I'm sorry, and then like Megan said that shame on me because. Santa Claus is coming to town, and I say that I wasn't a fan of Step Brothers. It's okay. This AD saying I said what I said, and Megan is hurt real bad. It's great. You guys are so great. Thank you so much. But anyway, yes, Anaconda looks absolutely hilarious. Looks like my type of comedy. I'm very excited about
Same.
it. Never watched the 90s one. I did try to watch it the other day. It still isn't like streaming anywhere.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not going to spend money to go watch it.
Don't spend money to go watch it. Just wait till you can stream it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's next on the list, we have a new series that is turning Mozart's life into a prestige TV drama.
Amadeus. There is a British TV series with Paul Bettany that's coming on December 21st to Sky. I don't know what's going to be streaming on in the US, but it looks really good. Again, music nerd, so I absolutely love classical music whenever I'm studying or whenever I just need to zone out and just kind of lock in, zone everything else out, lock into whatever I'm doing. It's classical music that I'm listening to because there's no words. I'm not thinking about what somebody is saying, so I'm just listening to music.
That makes sense. It's Paul Bettany. You can't go wrong with Paul Bettany.
Also that, yeah.
And then the other actor is I can't think of his name right now, but he's from The Acolyte. He's the one that played the Sith in the Acolyte, Star Wars Acolyte show. So
I never watched it.
It's all right.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually was also just he was just in a show or movie I just watched, actually. He was in Freakier Friday. He was Lindsay Lohan's husband in Freakier Friday, the one she was marrying, the British guy.
Is that the same guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. By the way, I watched Devil Wears Prada last night.
Congrats! You are now on this train. Are you ready for number 2 now?
So low key, I enjoyed it, and I do want to see number 2.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
I said
I,
that.
I
I was
have
like,
heard about it this whole time, and I never expected to like enjoy it. But I really enjoyed watching it.
yes. Yeah. And as soon as so like yeah. I don't
Go
know why
ahead.
you just like
Yeah, no, let's
here we
talk about
go.
it.
Yeah, Freakier Friday is what is being commented on. But no, Devil Wears Prada, absolutely great. And I watched it and I was just like, okay, like I feel like I would have been more invested in it like when it came
Hmm.
out. But I feel like I'm invested in it now anyway because I know that number 2 is about to come out.
Right.
And then I watched the trailer after I watched the movie and I was just like,
Yeah. What's
I'm
crazy
so
is
excited.
Blunt does not even look like Emily Blunt in that movie. So like to me, I knew we had talked about Emily Blunt being in it, right? And so then I watched it, and like the Emily that she played in the movie didn't even register me that was Emily Blunt until the credits hit. I was like, oh my
Oh,
god, yeah, yeah.
no, she
But
looks like Emily Blunt and she talks like her too.
not to me. I don't know why, but I'm super curious now to know where Anne Hathaway, like how she's back in the building with Meryl Streep, and I want to know what happens to Stanley Tucci. Like, I want to know. I felt so bad for that man at the
He's
end.
gonna be in this one.
I know it's what I'm saying.
In
Like, I'm
number 2.
excited to know what happens. Like, because he was ready to move on, and then he got screwed over by Meryl Streep. So
Well, I mean, that's how business goes. I
yeah,
bet you
yeah,
he's still right beside her. Like, I 100% bet that's where she is.
probably. I love Stanley Tucci. He's a great actor. Like, I love him in anything he's in.
Yeah.
But speaking of guys, I don't know if you necessarily call it a rom-com, but anyways, there's a new Afterlife rom-com in theaters quietly sitting in the high 70s with critics and high 80s with audiences.
I 100% think this is a rom-com. Do you remember the
Oh, no,
trailer?
man, I was talking about Devil Wears Prada. I was like speaking of
Oh.
rom-coms, and I was like, well, I don't know if that's actually a rom-com. It kind of is, in a a little bit.
There's comedy. I don't know if there's so much romance.
Yeah, it's more comedy than romance.
Yeah. Anyway, what you're talking about is Eternity.
Yeah.
And this is with Elizabeth Olsen.
Miles Teller.
And yeah, a couple of other people also in it.
Yeah.
But this is an A24 production. It's currently in theaters, and I just wanted to check in to see how it was doing. It's currently sitting at a 77% on Rotten Tomatoes and an 88% on their popcorn audience meter. So I'm really happy with that. Like,
I've heard good feedback, like just from like local people on my social media. I've heard like random people talk about it the past couple of days saying they really enjoyed it and it was really good.
yeah.
So I've seen some pretty good feedback from it. And
I'm
then
excited to watch this when it comes to streaming, honestly. Like, I am just waiting for it to like pop back over to me so I can be like, yes, HBO Max, thank you. I will put it on now.
I seen someone, it wasn't local, but it was like I guess like probably like a YouTuber reviewer or something like that, or somebody wrote a blog, and they're like, rom-coms have kind of taken a dip in being on the screen for a while. Like, there's not been as many rom-coms as there was back in the day, and they said that if this is to launch rom-coms again and get people wanting them, like Elizabeth Olsen and the whole cast did a really, really good job of providing a solid rom-com for everybody to enjoy. So. Yeah, I'll watch it when it comes out streaming.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to go to theater to see it.
I got too
But
much going on.
yeah, but yeah, kind of wraps us up on film stuff. You have some geeks on gaming news, right?
I do, just a couple of things. All right, cool. So I just had 2 things that I really wanted to talk about. Just mainly because I wanted to talk about one, and then the other one I threw on here because I had to talk about gaming. All right, so needless to say, here we are. Destiny 2. I'm going to talk about it because Renegades is coming out on Tuesday, December 2nd, and they did a developer live stream, and it looks absolutely amazing, honestly. Like, Bungie worked with Lucasfilm Games, and they came up with this Star Wars meets Destiny type game, and I am so excited for it. It looks lit. So what they really talked about in this live stream was the fact that there's going to be a new campaign, new activities, so much like the activities that they're gonna have is this thing called like Lawless Frontier, and you get to like go run around on like Mars, Venus, and Europa, I think is the other one. Bounty hunters in like an invasion mode, and then they're gonna have a new dungeon that they're gonna have coming out on December 13th called Equilibrium. Looks amazing. I can't wait to play
That's
it
pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. I love Destiny's dungeons. They've been doing really well with them. There's only been one dungeon out of like I want to say the 10 that they had that came out that they've been doing since the last 10 years, and there's only been one that I didn't like, and that was just me that I didn't like it. Like my husband, AD, he's liked all of the dungeons that have come out, and he's played them like a lot. But for me, I'm really excited about this dungeon. Like it looks really cool. I can't wait to see they do like a dungeon race, kind of like they do raid races, but they do dungeon races during the first day where it's like on hard mode to see who the world's first is of who's going to beat that dungeon. So I can't wait to see like who beats it and like their play styles and stuff, because Aztec Cross and Datto are usually like the two that I watch for that, and I can't wait to really just watch them play it again. And of course, every single time that we get a new DLC for Destiny, we have new armor and weapons. So I had to go over a couple of them, of course. The ones that I'm looking forward to are the Compactor Defender, which is going to be a new Void sidearm. And you can see like that they even made their Destiny weapons look more Star Warsy.
It does.
So like you have the cosmetic look, but it still kind of like shoots and feels like a Destiny game, which I think is like really cool. The next one that I had to talk about, because it is a Star Wars meets Destiny, type game, is the Practic Blade. I'm not sure if I'm spelling that right, but it's a lightsaber. It's a kinetic exotic sword.
That's cool.
And I'm so excited to play with it, especially because like right now in my kinetic slot, I do have a exotic, so I'm really excited to just really use the sword, because I'm going to be running around with it and just like slicing things. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was a piece of armor, and it's the Demos Fusion is how I'm going to say it. It's an exotic warlock specific helmet. It goes along with the strand abilities that you have. So I can't wait to really just get into more Star Wars / Destiny content and get back into my gaming, because I'm really excited about it. But the next piece of gaming news that we have is a rumor that Forza Horizon 6 is it has a release window for the first half of 2026. Now that's going to be January to June. This isn't confirmed. It's supposed to come out next year, but we just don't know as to what actual date yet, because they haven't said anything.
You're ready for that one too, aren't you?
Oh yeah. I've been playing a lot of Forza Horizon 5.
I thought you have been,
And no, Deontay, no love for Titans, because I'm not a Titan main. I only play Warlock. And I've tried the other two subclasses, Hunters and Titans, and it's just, I love my Warlocks. I love to be support, and I love Rifts. And something new that's also coming with Renegades is that they're going to be like a larger rift, healing rifts, which is going to be very important for their new activities. But anyway, yes. Forza Horizon, I've been playing a lot of 5. Looking forward to number 6 as well, just because it's going to be in Japan, and it's got like the cherry blossoms, and I always thought that Japan's just beautiful.
It is. Cherry blossoms, it don't get much better than that.
Yeah. But that's it for gaming. You got some con stuff to talk about?
We do. Let's jump in con spotlight. So we have CCXP 2025, December 4th through the 7th in Brazil. So we have quite a few guests that are going to be there, and as normal, we'll pick our top 4 or 5. But so we have Dominic Monaghan, I can't go wrong with that. You know, I mean, Lord of the Rings guys, and well, he's off Lost too. So yeah, and then Misha Collins, everybody's favorite. I still get political text messages from this guy actually, from Supernatural. We also have Catherine Newton, as we all know from Ant-Man and Wasp. She plays Paul Rudd's daughter. No, yes, Paul Rudd's daughter, and Quantumania, yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, she would be a cool one to meet. Then we got Chris Chalk, which is from Derry. Derry, we're watching right now. So, man.
Welcome to Derry. Yeah.
There is such a good lineup. And then anytime this man is on the list, he's always going to be on here. I don't care if this man is at every con every weekend. You're going to see his name every weekend on Con Spotlight. But the one and only Walton Goggins, Baby Billy, you know, whatever you want to call him, the Ghoul. We like to call him Uncle Baby Billy around here, though, because, man, that would be a crazy uncle to have in the family.
In my heart.
But, there's so many great people that's going to be there. So many great panels. I love like how you put on the weight screen, the countdown. It's like, is Brazil, you know, CCXP going to be the next, you know, SDCCC? Because I mean, there's so much, like you said, we have so much stuff that could be coming out of this. So much new news. But yeah, fun fact, I forgot to pick my panel. And so Tay has a panel she picked though, so we'll talk about that.
Tay really dug into CCXP because she's crazy about it, and also I'm laughing about the comments because AD, you're really pulling through with your comments today with your Baby Billy and his Bible bonkers. And you know, Deontay's in there is $2 million and an 8-ball is all he's asking for. But the panels that I really want to talk about for CCXP was Road to Hell, which is going to be a supernatural panel.
That'd be so cool.
With Misha Collins himself. And then the other one is the Fallout, and it's going to be The Wasteland Continues, is how the panel is worded. Now, there aren't just panels that are going to be at CCXP. There's going to be some really cool experiences to get you immersed into some things. Did you get to see any of the ones that really caught your eye?
Some. So like the Fallout thing that you were talking about, that looked really cool. Anything Fallout that can be like immersive. You said it's Fallout, a Journey to New Vegas. It's an interactive experience of leaving Vault to arriving in New Vegas. Any experience or immersive thing for Fallout, I think would be sick. I love post-apocalyptic stuff. Obviously, this being at the top of the list for that, just because it's done so freaking well. That would be probably my number one. If I had to choose just one, that would be my number one to go experience.
Yeah. There's a couple of other ones that really caught my eye. Now, these are just like the top, 6 that I decided to choose. So the Fallout one, yes, because obviously you're going to be a vault dweller leaving the vault, experiencing a couple of other things. They're interactive experiences all throughout. And you get little photo ops as you go and arrive in New Vegas, which is where the next season takes place of season 2 Fallout. So super excited about that. The next one was Spider Noir. And he's going to be coming to CCXP in the vision of 1930s New York. So everything's going to be in black and white. And you're going to enter like in a New York alley, and it's going to be like, you know, probably like super creepy, dark, whatever. But then there's going to be like a little speakeasy secret door. And I'm all about the speakeasies. Yep. I love it.
That would be my number 2. That would have to be solid number 2.
Right. It's called the Alcove is what the speakeasy is going to be called. That looks absolutely amazing. So along with Spider Noir, because he's going to be there, they're like, ooh, are we going to get like a trailer? Like, do you think we're going to get a trailer since
I think it makes sense. I mean, for that be that heavy active, you know, with having a huge display Spider Noir, I think that we are going to get a trailer. I think we will, and probably within the next 24 hours after that, it's probably going to be on YouTube. So I'm super excited to see how this plays out on Prime, knowing that it's kind of a standalone, you know, special, unique thing, and we got the crazed Nicolas Cage, you know, in it. I'm super excited for this actually to see just how great or awful it's going to be. So yeah, I
It's
think
going to be amazing.
I want it to be great, but you just never know with Nick Cage, right? It can go either
Oh, no.
one way or the other. But also shout out to Justin Quick in the comments too.
Yeah, hey. So another interactive booth that's going to be there is Supergirl. There's going to be an intergalactic bar and a prize claw machine. But since Supergirl is going to be there, like, are we going to get a sneak peek? That's really what we're questioning.
I think this would be a perfect place to do it. I think if the hype of Superman has kind of died down now. Peacemaker has slowly died down now. That's already been played and it's been watched and it's been talked about and it's been obsessed over and broke down Easter eggs, everything. I think this would be the perfect time to keep DC talk and hype going, is to do just a quick teaser, right? Don't even a full length trailer, just do a quick teaser of Supergirl. And I think that would be the perfect time and to keep the DC hype going. So I hope James Gunn does decide to do that. Only time will tell, though.
Yeah, so not only is Supergirl going to be there with her interactive booth, but there's also going to be 2 Superman booths. So you're going to have one that's going to be you inside of the Daily Bugle that you get to turn from Clark Kent into Superman.
Okay.
And then the other one is inside of his prismatic with the chair.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The ice cave.
Yeah. Being in the fortress. Yeah.
Yes. The Solitude of whatever it's called. That
Fortress
one.
Solitude.
Fortress of Solitude. We got there eventually. That they do have an interactive experience there as well for that. So the second to last thing that I wanted to bring up for the experiences that we're going to have is The Boys Season 5 is going to kick off their press tour at CCXP with a Homeland. It's going to be a Homelanders theme park. So it's going to have a bunch of different rides at it. But yeah. Oh, hey, Tom. Thanks for the shout out.
Hey, what's going on, Tom? Man, all of these, like, it would be so hard to, if I was, one year we'll be able to attend this, and hopefully they have so many immersive experiences that are just as cool as this year, because I don't think there's no way I could go to this and only pick a couple. I would have to go through all of these. Like, every single one that you threw on this list for this week is insanely cool, insanely awesome, and I think you would be doing yourself a disservice if you skipped any of them.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, like, it's a 4-day event. Most of or pretty much all of the passes are sold out. Like, all 4-day passes are sold out, and everything. But I mean, like, yeah, I feel like I would probably put panels off to the side and really do a lot of the immersive experiences, honestly. And then the last immersive experience that I wanted to talk about was the Welcome to Derry experience. So they confirmed that they have some actors that are actually going to be there. So there's a big question mark as to if we're going to get a panel. But as for right now, we do know that there is going to be an immersive experience of journeying from the town, like through the town of Derry, and then you're going into the theater, and you're choosing a couple of places that you get to actually go through, and then you actually end up at Pennywise's house as the last place.
And this would be the perfect con to cosplay as Pennywise. Dang it. This would be like the prime perfect place to do this. God.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for the help this week with that. I'm glad that I had your help, because like that is so many cool things. I would have been so pissed off if I would have skipped over it and forgot to put on here or didn't put on here. So
yeah, no problem. I got really excited about it because I was doing a lot of the research of like putting forward the list, and I started just like saying, oh, Supergirl's going to be at CCXP. Oh, the boys are going to be at CCXP. Oh, Spider-Man. I'm like, why am I just No. I want Con Spotlight this week.
We may end up getting more news. We'll see how this all plays out, but we may seriously get more news out of this than we did SDCC this past year.
And I wasn't even joking that, like, am I looking forward to CCXP more than I am for SDCC? Is that because I can go to CCXP because San Diego Comic-Con is during July, during the time that I cannot travel? Like,
who knows? Maybe we'll end up there next year. You just never know.
I don't know. We'll see where it is because I think they change locations every year. I think
Oh,
that's
are they?
CCXP.
For some
Yeah,
reason, I
don't think
thought
it's
there was a
always
big
in-
one in. I thought there was. Maybe it's just around that area, but CCXP. I thought there was always something big in Brazil every year. It was always overseas.
Well, I think this one's always overseas, but I thought it was like in Mexico one year, and it was
Oh, it may be. I think.
Canada. I don't know. I could be
Yeah.
completely wrong
No, you're right.
because
So last year was Mexico City, Mexico, and then the years 2019 through 2021, all 3 years was in Germany, and then 2017 it was in Brazil, and then this year it's in Brazil.
okay. Well,
Yep, yep.
there you go. So you never know. I don't know.
Yeah.
They'll probably announce where it's going to be next year during this time period. So,
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear what kind of news we get out of it, what kind of sneak
Yeah.
peeks, what kind of trailers, any type of anything, photos. I can't even wait for the photos. I'm so excited.
Yeah, for sure. And to kind of wraps us up this week on all of our news, and we've got 2 episodes left for the year, right? We have
2,
next
3? Yes.
next weekend, and then the following weekend I think it's the 14th, and
Yeah,
then
the 14th is going to be our last episode before our 2-week
take our holiday break.
break.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then we'll be back on the 4th, correct?
Yes. The 4th
Yep.
of January, where we have a lot of things to talk about.
Yes, we will. So I think that's all we have for us, and appreciate everybody tuning in and in the comments, and we will catch everybody later.
Yeah. See ya.